Before we get into this video, if you haven't checked out the merch yet, go check that out on my website. It's in the description. Please subscribe, like this video, especially subscribe if you are new to the channel and want to get more updates on this build. So I wanted to do a quick little update video on the chassis, on the engine, and just plans that we have for this build real quick. So as you can see, it's flipped over and I'm currently grinding all the mill scale off the top just so I can spray some, some weld through primer on it. So, because once it's flipped over, it's gonna be really hard to access. I don't want it to rust, and it's eventually gonna be painted. All these inner tubes are done. I'm waiting on some bottom plates for these lower control arm brackets. So we can get those finished up on the bottom. And then once those are finished, we're gonna flip it back over. And I'm hoping, I think this weekend, I'm gonna start putting the truck onto this chassis, so the body. So mainly the base. I'll probably do the front and the back, but I need to keep those off a little bit just because I have to do the front and rear suspension, at least the upper control arms. And I already have the fronts, and then the rears are coming tomorrow. So it's gonna go pretty quick with that sense, but there's not gonna be a ton of stuff with this in this video. I might, at the end of this video, do a little bit of welding, some grinding, just show you how I'm doing it and what I'm prepping for. But with that, let's move over to the engine and what's happening with that. So here it is. The block is in the same scenario as it was in the last video we did on this. I kinda got scammed on the head. Kinda, not really. I mean, I was talking to a guy that he got hacked, his account got hacked, and I disputed the charge, got my money back luckily, and my stupid brain was like, oh my God, he got hacked. Let me send him more money again to a different account so he can get me the head. And he just didn't respond for like 2 weeks. And then I was like, I want my money back. And he was like, okay, yeah, you could have your money back. But I already disputed the charge, got my money back. So we're free and clear on that, luckily. So for right now, this is where the engine block sits. And I've decided to hold off on this and move on to just getting the chassis done. Like the chassis is probably taking up most of the funds right now. And I need to get that done. I need to get that rolling before, because the engine, I don't need until the very end of this build. I need it to fit the engine in here, but I have most of it. I need a transmission and I need a rear diff. Those are two really big things that I actually need for measurements on just finishing everything up, getting it mounted. And then once I do all that, we can get a head put on this and fitted for everything else. Because I know this engine and everything else on it will fit in the engine bay of the F100 because it is absolutely massive. The V8 that it's in it right now, there's so much room. So I'm not worried about fitment issues. I just need to measure with the transmission and all that other stuff. I also need a steering rack. That's probably gonna be the next purchase, but I'm trying to figure that out. So if any of you guys have suggestions on a steering rack where the pivot to pivot is around like 33, 34 inches, because this puppy is wide. But with that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need for this engine too. Like, I need sensors, I need coolant hoses, I need an alternator, power steering pump. There's so much left with this engine. I still need the turbo and fuel injectors and coil packs. There's so much. This thing, I knew it was gonna be expensive, but now I'm kind of just focusing more on the chassis because that needs to be done more than anything. So that's the update on this. I also need to get some custom wheels made. I'm trying to get the wheels that are exactly from the Hoonitruck. So I'm probably gonna have to design them or have someone design them for me of the exact same wheel, obviously without the branding. That we're probably hopefully gonna do soon. get those here. We do need to get some grinding done on this. And there's also one other problem that I messed up on, but let's move over to the chassis and I'll show you what. As you can see, this thing is wide. Or maybe you can't right now, but you will. And my track width is 74 inches. And my dumb brain measured from where the center of the wheel was gonna be. So I have the edge of where the fenders are gonna be and then how much poke the wheel is gonna come out. So I knew I needed to be at negative 44 millimeter offset on the wheels. That's what I was gonna be running because that's what's on the Hoonitruck. And I measured from the center of the wheel, so the 315 tire that I was gonna put on here, I measured from the middle, which if you know what wheels are and offsets, that wheel's not gonna sit in the middle of this hub. So I measured out exactly where I needed to be, and now I'm 44 millimeters off, which is, I think it's almost 4 inches off. So I'm about 4 inches off on both sides, which is quite a bit. That's a lot. 4 inches is massive, as you guys know. I think we're gonna have to change up the strategy on this. I did some math and I think I'm going to just go to a 0 offset and possibly run 295s or 305s. So 305, 35, 20s, or 295, 35, 20s. Obviously the 295s are gonna be a lot better for drifting and all that stuff, so I'm leaning more towards that. And they will poke out still as much as the original thought was, but the offset's obviously gonna be a little bit different. It's not the end of the world. They're still gonna look like the wheels and you probably won't even know the difference at the end of the day. But that's the whole wheel fiasco and measurements of me messing up and being a dummy. So let's finish up the grinding on this so we can flip it over next week and get the body on here and start putting in the suspension, which I cannot wait for.